Commence pre-roll. Guys, the holidays are just around the corner, and HelloFresh makes this busy time of year easier than ever with chef-created recipes and pre-portioned ingredients delivered where? Right to your door. Get
Yeah.
70% off plus free shipping with code ValleyCast70 at HelloFresh.com/ValleyCast70. Thank you, HelloFresh, and on to the show.
Uh,
Whoa.
New HelloFresh code just dropped. What's up?
Yeah.
What
That's
up,
a
what
slightly
up?
different
Hey.
number than it ends
70 per
in.
this is my HelloFresh
Yo.
dance.
Yeah,
Whoa, check
man.
out that HelloFresh dance, dude. Check them out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't feel like watching movies, so I'll watch people guess them instead. I don't know how it goes, I think it starts with your show.
Have you guys ever heard of Zelda?
I was just
How
commenting.
many
Oh, go ahead.
how many hours a day would you say?
Yeah, it got pretty dark, Kevin. I'm not
It's-
gonna lie. What's a
well,
bad
this-
number? Because I'll go a little under it, but it's probably way over.
I would say bad to me because I have a bad taste with video games. If I play more than like an hour, I get really sad about myself. So I would say bad.
Okay.
In general is like 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
say you're
Got
probably
bad
around
on
the
Saturday.
you're probably around the 4 to 5 hour mark is what I would guess.
Yeah, but I'm really happy to hear you say that, Kevin, because I did notice that I was just feeling really bad about myself over
Dude.
the weekend because I was like, I gotta stop doing this, and then I would do homework, and I'd be like, well, did a tiny bit of homework. I guess I deserve, and then it would hit again, that depression, that why am I doing this?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I would like to contend that what you're doing is not wrong at all because that is your entertainment relax time.
Tell that to my wife.
who is also fulfilling her or filling her time with other random bullshit because if you weren't playing that game, if you weren't going down a very creative narrative
Thank
story,
you. Fantastical.
you'd be watching shitty reality television or scrolling on your phone. So why is
Exactly.
this any worse?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Plus, she's
For-
not.
Joe,
she's
for
not
real.
Joe
complaining
has
at
a
all.
good relationship with video games. I feel like he always has. He knows the right balance.
I can look, I've got an addictive personality at times, and trust me, there's
Yeah.
I fall down the rabbit hole of playing a little bit too much as well. But I understand the guilt. Look, I grew up and I was the type of kid that like come home, pop in the NES, Super
Yeah.
Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3. Like I was a video game kid and I played it all the time in my free time. Still found time to get outside. I think there was a healthy life balance. But when you get older, that guilt creeps in because you're like,
But why is that? Is it just society that has created this like you shouldn't be doing this and you should be doing something better with your life?
Well, I definitely should have been doing something better with my life for many of those
But-
hours.
What would you have done, like Joe said?
Read all my little readings.
Okay.
And really read
Yeah.
them instead of reading them being like, if I read this really quickly, I can go back
and go play Zelda.
It really is full on like like regression. It's really
Yeah.
like Grace came home with Oreos the other day, and I was like, this is getting too much. Like I'm gonna have Oreos and play my video
Cheeto
game.
fingers.
Yeah, just
It's also like a balance in moderation, just like everything else. But
Yeah.
I will also skew whether or not this is correct. I'm going to say it's correct in the moment. You are playing art, but you're also playing a narrative story arc that you're trying to complete. And I think, I mean, there's going to be some FPS bros that are going to come at me, but I do think there's something a little bit better than, let's say, playing Fortnite the same game over and over and over and over and over and over again, where you're not building anything other than maybe your level on Fortnite, which isn't
Yeah.
necessarily or inherently a bad thing. You could still build a community and have fun and yada yada. Spend your time how you want to spend it. But if in the realm of video game time wasting,
Yeah.
Elliot, I think you're on the artistic side,
Thank
the
you.
bougie
Thank you.
side.
Dang. There you go.
Thank you. I like to
You're clear.
if I'm gonna be a degenerate, I like to be a bougie degenerate as much as possible. So I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. I'm not
Yeah,
meaning to once again railroad the conversation with amount of joy I haven't felt since I was but a wee lad yet again, but it has been very nice. And how are you guys doing? And also happy Thanksgiving to everyone and welcome to the Valley.
Yeah.
Happy pre-Thanksgiving.
Happy Giving. Well, it's weird that you say that you have fallen into the video game trap recently, because when I had COVID and I probably played like 5-6 hours of video games for like 5 days in a row each day.
Wow, nice.
And I hate it. I hate it so much. Like how much, like because I've been playing. Have you seen that Overwatch?
Oh yeah.
This new game called Overwatch 2. That's because Ellie used to love the first one, so we've been playing that together. And it's just every time I click a new game, I'm just like, I can't keep doing that. And you just click new game, and you just click new game, and it's just like,
Can't
oh
do it
my
again.
God.
I have to stop.
Speaking of first-person shooters, yeah.
Yeah, but also God of War, which I would say is more of a narrative
Art.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have that clear. I'm
Art.
good with that.
Some of these games
Yep.
are the perfect, it's world building, it's creation, it's human creativity on such an amazing level that I can't comprehend because it takes so many people to make one of those damn games. But yeah, man, you're swimming in art with God of War. Violent art.
It's so great. I feel like I don't know if Elliot would like it. I mean, it's
I have to
violent,
stop.
but it's very cool. You can't no more.
When I'm done
All right.
with, because by the time I'm done with exploring is more than many of the shrines as I need to go to, which I got a lot to do today.
There's so many shrines.
Then the new one, the Tears of the Kingdom, comes out in March, and then I still haven't even gotten the expansion pack, and it's just like, where does it end? So I think once I'm done with this Zelda game and the next Zelda game, I won't play video games for another 15 years, and I'll chill for a little bit. That's
all
plan.
right.
Or I'll get Overlord or whatever it is.
Overlord.
Yeah, Overlord.
Man, now I even want
Overlord
to
too.
retract my earlier statements. It's all art, even all the first person, like whatever. It's all fun. It's all.
Well,
stupid.
that's what I
spend your
love
time
about
how you want to
Overwatch.
spend your time.
It's definitely all art. I mean, yeah, it's do whatever you want to do. Who gives a shit? What are you guys doing for the holiday?
Grandma
yeah.
cooking.
Nice.
I'm gonna be courting Kevin's grandma while she's cooking. I'm a little bit of a
I can't
distraction, but I think my charm will win her over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get
your
the good
body.
half of the wishbone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean by that.
What would that mean?
Where would that be?
What am I doing? Well, we'll be doing Thanksgiving here as a family, making stuff. Pretty laid back. I just did get back from San Diego, though. Took Heather there for the
Yeah.
first time.
Was
Went
it
on a
just
little-
you and Heather, or the kids
Mhm.
too?
It was
Hell yeah.
it was a monumental weekend because Heather went to San Diego for the first time. So we did like
Nice.
San Diego tourist stuff. And then we dropped Jackson off at a friend's house because we let Hayden stay home by herself the first time
Oh yeah.
for a whole weekend.
Wow.
Didn't die. So that's good.
Yes.
But 15, we felt like 15 was an appropriate age for her to do that
That
for
is
a
a good
couple
age.
days. I think she handled it well. She's saying she wasn't scared when she slept in the house by herself. But
Was
yeah.
she excited though for it? I remember being so excited for that.
I think so.
When parents left, it was just the best.
Mm-hmm.
Jack off everywhere.
This is
The
not what
most
you not what you expect
expected
Kevin to
thing.
say. It's like
yeah,
Steve
poor-
is somewhere. The spirit's here.
your
Yeah.
poor parents had to come home and just wipe everything down.
Disgusting. I'm
No,
off.
but it's good because I felt like, my situation growing up was a lot different than hers, and I just remember being home alone all the time.
Oh, yeah,
from
too
like
much.
very early ages, just like, oh, we're taking care of ourselves. Oh, we're walking to school by ourselves. But that's not what we do here.
Yeah.
Not in this day and age.
No.
We all transform into a helicopter.
Yeah.
But it's cool. San Diego's dope. I know you guys have been, but
I haven't been forever.
it's the first time I've went outside of Comic-Con and seeing things like the Gaslamp District
Mhm.
not filled with hundreds of thousands of people made it, oh, this place is actually pretty enjoyable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like
nice.
San Diego is being talked about more than I remember it, like in the past like 5 years. Like people talk about it nicer than it used to be. I don't know if anything's changed, but people like talk about wanting to live in San Diego. And I think did you go to San Luis Obispo too? 'Cause that's
No.
like right near there.
We went to La Jolla. We saw the seals, and
Okay.
seals, you guys, going out on a limb here, just funny fucking animals.
Yeah, they're great.
Just-
They're like puppies.
It's pronounced La Jolly, and they are stinky, hilarious, dumb-looking animals, and big fan. And when I had in-laws in town, my mother-in-law was like, "I want to go back to the beach to see the seals," and Grace and I were like, "Why do you want to do that?" And I was like, they stink horribly, and then for some reason after that, I got a reputation now in her family as being an anti-seal guy. And
Great.
I was like, no, I think they're great. They're just stinky. And it was a very nuanced point. But anyway, point being, they stink and they're hilarious. And they're
so funny. You can't look at them and not think that if there's a God, God has a horrible sense of humor. What an evolutionary butt fuck they got.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
their body types. You see, they love sitting on rocks, but it's so much work for them to sit on
move.
a
Anything.
rock
To move.
to get on it. We would just sit there and watch one struggle because there would be like a lip that they had to jump out of the water to get onto. So hook donk into the water, whoop, and then they just like honk at each other when they get too. It's so funny. They're so funny. Just
I love it.
just evolution was like, we'll go all the directions with you. We'll go
The
all
way
of
they
them.
run too. I've seen video. There's like a video of them of
that looks
people
funny,
trying
too.
to like save them, and it's just so funny when they're all running away. It's just like the best.
little
Yeah,
tremors.
good animals.
Oh. Yep.
Anyway.
So, but yes, San Diego, Gaslamp, cool. Seals, cool. We, small world, one of those small world situations where we stayed at this, kind of like hip, Gen, I wouldn't say maybe Gen Z, hotel in the downtown area.
Whoa.
I'm sitting at it's a place where you go in and you check in at the bar to get your room.
Damn.
Whoa.
Hell
I
yeah,
know.
dog.
There was
Oh,
also
yeah,
a
dude.
speakeasy there and video games and yada yada yada. But long story short, I'm sitting there at the bar having a little beer, waiting for Heather to come downstairs, and the bartender goes, "Joe?" And I go, "Huh?"
Oh.
He goes, "Hey, I'm a fan." I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Yeah, Mike stays here all the time." So it's just like super small world. Yeah, I know. I talk to Mike all the time. This is Mike's place. I'm like, oh, okay, great, thanks, Mike.
Hell yeah.
You just pack up your things. I got to get out of here right now. Heather, we're leaving.
Absolutely not.
I had when we were going to, we went, in Palm Springs, there's the tram that takes you up. I think I told you guys about it, but it's the,
Yeah, the
told
big
us
the
about
thing
it.
that goes to the
Yeah.
top of the mountain.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like snowy up there, so it's super wild and trippy. And but on the way in, it was a similar thing where I love when people say hi who watch or listen to stuff, and they just immediately go like they just go normal immediately, and it makes it so easy. And it was just someone going, "Oh, hey, Elliot, oh, I like your podcast. Congratulations!" And I was like, "Thank you." And then that was it. And I was like,
Well, that's
then
the
we walked
best
away.
interaction. Yeah.
But it happened in front of my in-laws, so I got extra points.
Oh,
for it, which
yeah.
is-
You sure did.
Oh,
And I was like,
Big
Yeah,
time.
was Heather real into that? You got recognized?
she was upstairs
love
at
it?
the time. Yeah,
Oh.
so she didn't see. But I introduced them both, and then it was just like, "Oh, hi, this is my wife. Oh, what's up? Okay, bye."
It'd be funny if just again he was like, "Oh hey, nice to meet you. Mike stays here all the time."
Yeah.
Just can't get over it.
It's Mike's
It was
place.
good. It's good. It reminded me that, like, I think we've all been in our cocoons and our bubbles for 2 to 3 years now. It was nice to just go like live a little bit again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ate at
Yeah.
Fogo de Chao, which probably took 17 years off of my life. Have you guys ever ate at one of those?
No.
Oh my god, I
What
highly
is this?
recommend it. It's a Brazilian steak is the wrong word, but it's a Brazilian restaurant where what they do is that you sit down and they go, "There's our big marketplace bar with all like the vegetables and stuff like that." And you're
Okay.
like, "So get your plate, you can go walk around that and then come back and sit down." And then you sit down, and then the whole night there's just waiters running around with like 17 different cuts of meat on these big sticks, and they cut it off, and it's hot, it's piping hot, it's right out of the oven, and they
Oh.
cut off slices of all these different meats for you all night. They're like, "Hey, you want some of this sirloin steak?
That's
Great.
so fun.
You want some of the da-da-da? You want some of the chicken? You want some of the sausage?" And they just keep running around. You have this little card where you either flip it up to green, which means yes, keep shoving meat down my gullet.
Yeah, get the green.
Or Red, no more meat, please.
I
Dude,
can't
it's-
talk.
It's so good.
Dude,
It's so
I'm picturing
good.
this place to just be like chaos.
I
Like
think
guys
it's
running
filled-
with meats.
I think it's
It
filled
is.
with seals. All the patrons are seals.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go.
hurt.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We struggle to get into our seat.
God.
The waiters are seals. They're running around like little floppy.
Dude, it's crazy. It's borderline overwhelming. They peer pressure you into meat. Like this guy comes around with some sausage, just like looks like the intestine on the spigot. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And then he looks at me and he's like, "You sure? It's real good. You have to try it." And I was like, "All right, give me the sausage.
Jesus.
Give me the chicken wrapped in bacon. Give me the 7 of beef." And it just you hit your like your freaking meat equilibrium in your stomach, and then you go, I paid $60 for this plate. I just have to keep eating. I have
Yeah.
to. I got meat drunk. I had one beer there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
hell
gonna ask if
yeah.
you got-
I had one beer, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll have my beer. I usually would like to have a couple more, but like by the time I was done eating there, I felt like I was literally drunk. Like I OD'd on meat, and it's been a
Meat's
long
a
time
thing.
since I've done that.
You start
Yeah.
sweating.
Yeah,
And it does something, in my experience, at least to the brain, where it's like it is like a carnal, like something comes out where it's like, I'm edgy. I'm definitely not relaxed. I have energy, but I'm also stuffed. It's a weird feeling, the meat sweats, the meat drunks.
I've never
And
gotten
it
meat
just
drunk.
sticks with you for at least 48 hours.
Damn.
Well, that's
But-
great.
Sorry
you
you
guys
had to go
did that.
through
I'm
that.
glad you guys got out of town and got a little alone time or out in the world time.
I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't done one, there's one here in LA, and you should do it just for the experience.
The
just
experience.
just for the crazy reality of humans running around with
Yeah.
17 types of
Having a
prepared
green or
animals
red.
on a stick, and then just slice it for you. Yeah, yeah. Some dude walks up. He's like, "Hey, you want some honey?" Or no. It's you want some fried cheese with honey? And I was like, "Yes,
What?
yes, I do want that other
Yeah.
thing that's really bad for me." Might have legitimately taken a year off my life
Yeah.
for
it
sure.
did.
Despite all the souls that I took in, those souls are clogging at least one chamber of my
Yeah.
heart right now.
That's right.
Yes, they're working together now that they've been reunited with their friends inside of you.
Ooh,
That's how it works.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. No, it was just an indulgent little day and a half. It was nice. I usually don't like spending a lot of money, but we just said screw it, and we ate better and had some good Mexican. It was just good. It's good.
Nice. Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's beautiful. You guys deserve that because you've been so good that you gotta go. You gotta get out.
You've
Gotta
been
go.
really good, Joe.
But I do want to also announce that Heather's missing. Couldn't
Oh.
lost her in San Diego, but I
Yeah.
had to come back and get the kids. So if anybody has seen
Yeah.
a slightly
Just-
meat bloated lady wandering the streets of San
Yeah.
Diego,
Leave a comment down below.
leave a comment down below.
Please leave a comment down below if you've seen my wife. Did you check with the seals?
Man, what if she
He's
just
got-
went to live with the seals? Like that was her choice.
Bold move,
Would
Heather.
you be?
It was very much
uh.
the area that we went to see the seals. Like I explained to you guys how there were like no rules at the Grand Canyon back in the
Yeah.
day when we went. Like people were just doing whatever the hell they wanted, like
Yeah.
fucking
Dying.
dying, standing on cliff edges and stuff like that. I kind of felt like that with the seal area as well. Just people like, despite the signs, people just like getting way too close with their children, taking selfies. And despite signs being like, stay away from moms and their pups, and they're still
Wow.
getting close to moms and their pups. And I'm just like, nobody's policing it because I guess you can't police that many people doing their thing, but it's just like, come on, guys, just look, don't pet the buffalo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, be cool. Be cool.
Don't pet the buffalo. It's a buffalo.
Did
Stay
you guys
away.
see that? Speaking of like moms and her pups, did you guys see that video? It's probably like 3 weeks ago now of that hiker. He had like a GoPro on and he was climbing up like a mountain, and you just hear like this, and he looks up, and a bear's like over him. The bear jumps down at him. He like screams. The bear like tries to grab him as they're kind of like both start to fall down the mountain. The bear still like lunges at him. He starts kicking the bear in the head. And then the bear finally like backs off and is like, oh, and then you see that like there was a cub like right near the hiker. I can't believe you guys didn't see this.
Was there a slam
No, missed
cut?
that one, Kevin.
Was there an immediate slam cut after the GoPro video to GoPro, and it was just an advertisement?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn.
15% off good.
I wish.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
should send it.
I saw a video of a chimpanzee being reunited with
I s-
its baby. Now
I saw
I didn't see that.
I saw Dad again.
Come
Picked it
on.
up, realized the baby was its baby. She picked it up real fast and it hugged it. And then we anthropomorphized ourselves on it. And we were like, we would hug
Check
our
it
babies like that. And then the chimp started eating the baby because it was like,
Oh.
I'm hungry and I'm not a human.
And
It's
we were like,
crazy.
well, we should probably eat our babies now. And it's
Speaking of, Jackson is missing. If you guys have seen my previously eaten baby,
Joe's whole family.
I fogoed a child, my son.
Joe, I have to tell you that I got Hayden's fundraiser candy in.
Me too.
And,
Is it
it's
good?
Very good. It's very, very
Yes.
good. Yeah,
Yes.
I had to stop myself
Wait.
last night from.
Is it still for sale, Joe?
I do believe so. You should buy some more
Okay.
for your family members,
Well-
or tell your
well,
family
yeah.
members to
Well,
buy it.
Ellie
buy that,
forgot, and I was like, you need to get it.
buy that stupid expensive popcorn so my daughter
Way too expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
can get a
Come on,
referee for her high school soccer games. It pisses me off so much. I can't stand it. I hate it. Not the price of the popcorn, but these high schools that just can't find
referee.
the financial support to support their sports teams, especially like in LA. It's very bothersome to me.
Yeah.
I never dealt with that growing up. I think it's more ubiquitous now, but it's not just the schools, it's the communities, and they're like slamming down every single levy that comes their way because they're like, education, kids, their
Yeah,
experience,
yeah.
the growth of our youth, the people that are going to take care of me when I'm old. Fuck that. I can't stand it. I hate it.
Was there any update
Go off, Joe.
with the crazy homecoming dance fiasco?
The updates were the food.
Hayden's missing.
Hayden's gone. So if you'd seen my daughter since homecoming over a month ago, please put it in the comments.
Please leave in the comment.
I just figured she was kind of like finding herself, and she'd be found by now. The spiked food was a rumor. However, kids showed up,
Good.
having taken massive amounts of edibles for the first time, and they
Right
OD'd
on.
on edibles at homecoming. A gun did make its way onto campus that night.
Oh Jesus.
From
That's
what I
not
heard.
good.
So it's like somewhere in between what the worst case scenario could be,
Yeah.
and they all still had fun and don't seem traumatized. Somewhere in
Good,
between there.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Somewhere
If
stupid.
it was if the food wasn't actually spiked, that is a lot of relief, because that would have been scary.
So yeah, that's the update there. She had a fun. No, she did not have a fun time. Never mind. That's the update.
Oh, I forgot. No, she did not have fun.
Nope.
Do you?
So my whole
do you
family is missing.
guys- Is it okay? And let me know in the comments as well. Is it okay if I really just exit emotionally what's going on Twitter? Is it okay if I just don't involve myself or emotionally or even keep up with it as a news story? Is that okay?
It's 100% okay. I think it's what we're getting is a free pass to walk away from something that doesn't bring you much joy, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still very hard to walk away from it because previous joy has been so intimately connected to it that
Yes.
there is going to be a FOMO associated with it. And the one important thing about Twitter is that it is the best immediate news source for things happening in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
To get information in a very quick way, both like disaster relief and
Yep. That's
all
nice.
that type of stuff, and sports. It's very nice to have that bit of community, but man, do you not want to support such an incredible douchebag.
Yeah.
I did want to change my name on it to George W. Bush and then change my profile to that image of him golfing. And I just wanted to tweet, Twitter sucks. Now watch this drive. And then delete everything. You know that clip, the funniest clip of all time?
Yeah.
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 I just wanted to do that. And then I just like, I'm not getting involved. I'm not doing this.
I'm forever Crow Scaretta, the worst Halloween.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Screen
I
name?
was wondering, why is it forever?
I can't change it. I'm
It's
not
not
allowed.
like
I'm not allowed to change it
why?
because I'm verified.
I don't
So
think Crow is even that Halloween-y.
Like Scarecrow, but like I switched
I
the words
see.
around. It's a really bad one,
Uh,
and I can't change
you
it.
know, like there's been like pharmaceutical companies that people have been parroting and been like free insulin for every like they've been
Oh yeah,
using it. It's like
people
it's
have made
insane.
some great social commentary and good points via parody.
Yeah,
It
true.
is still Crow Scarita. And not only that, you don't even come up when I search Joe Beretta in the
Great.
search thing.
Nope. It's trash now.
It's just what it currently stands for, the fear of what it's becoming, and the nostalgia of what it was. It's all, but it's like I agree, Elliot. I'm not like emotionally involved in it at all. Like if it went away, it's
Yeah,
only gonna
yeah.
like I'll be only okay with it.
Apparently, the new thing is Hive. I keep seeing stuff about Hive.
Hive and
Oh, yeah?
Mastodon. Hive and Mastodon. And just this morning I was like, screw it, let's find out what's going on. I created a profile on Hive.
Okay.
And from what I can tell, and from what I've read, it's all the best features of previous and other platforms. So it's not a Twitter clone. It's like Twitter with a little sprinkle of Instagram, with a little sprinkle of MySpace, it's a little sprinkle of everything. I don't know if I'll ever open up the app again, but
Yeah.
I was like, well,
So
there's going to be
crazy.
if there's going to be a Crow Scaretta on Hive, I'm going to own it. God damn it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
And
own it.
That's fun all year round. Yeah, I'm good with my Parlor account. That's kind of popping off right now,
Yeah.
so I'll stick with that. Thank you. I do still get emails from the one time I signed up as a joke, and they're always like, every morning it'll be like, the free speech is gonna end.
Is it all fundraising?
God.
Like,
It's always
Give
it's
us
always
money.
Scared. Yeah, they're coming for us. I'm like, all right, you guys. Everybody's upset. Everyone's like a bunch of seals squawking at each other and flopping
just trying to
around.
get on the rock.
Yep, just trying to get on that next rock.
What is the human experience if it isn't just a seal jumping out of the water trying to get 6 inches above the water line onto a hard rock?
Yep, tweet it. Did you see what Scarecrow Rita tweeted the other day? Guys, let's talk about something that's a little bit more fun and exciting, okay? Guess what? Your well-being is high on the priority list this holiday season, and guess what? Dad Grass has you covered. Mellow out with their CBD pre-roll joints. Get a little hangover help with their good time tinctures, or get sleep that dreams are made of with their brand new nighttime gummies. No need to stress over the holidays this year. Take a toke break instead of worrying about that to get those impossible to shop for fam members. Dad Grass now has something for everyone, including your most loved furry friends. What? Take the edge off and enjoy the season. That's right, Dad Grass is legal, organic, smokable hemp that relaxes your body and mellows your mind. Their 100% organic pre-rolled joints, tinctures, and gummies are very low in THC and high in CBD, so you can enjoy the effects of CBD while keeping a clear head. And now they offer a variety of products so you can take toke or dose just the way you like. From their CBD tincture drops to the newly launched CBD gummies and flavors like classic blackberry ginger, good time hibiscus lime, and nighttime midnight berry, you can chill out without getting stoned. And Dadgrass didn't forget your furry friends either. They also just released CBD dog bones so everyone in the house can enjoy. All Dadgrass products are federally legal for ages 18 and over, and it ships right to your door anywhere in the U.S. Whether you're looking for a new buzz or a chill way to enjoy an old favorite, Dadgrass will leave you in a euphoric, nice mood. Right now, Dadgrass is offering our listeners of the Valleycast 20% off your first order when you go to dadgrass.com/Valleycast. That's right, dadgrass.com/Valleycast for 20% off your first order. It's dadgrass.com/Valleycast. Thank you, everyone.
Ooh, that's really
CBD
good.
dog bone.
Yeah,
I would want that.
That's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
CBD dog bone.
CBD's good stuff, man. CBD is I like CBD. CBD good. You do CBD, Kevin? Did you do a kick for that on that? It's good stuff. It's very clear and nice and mellow. It does what it says it's supposed to do. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
That's not dadgrass.
That's not Dadgrass, but we'll get you some Dadgrass. Hey, Kevin, why don't you go ahead and head over to dadgrass.com? Okay.
We're post Dadgrass. Kevin, now that it seems like you're on the tail end of it, how was your overall COVID experience?
Well, it was bad. It was bad for like 2 days. Like it felt just like a really heavy cold, like a bad flu cold. But the weird thing is just how long it's lasted. It's been because Ellie got it a week before me, and she still has symptoms 2.5 weeks later, and I can just still feel sick. And I was tested negative like a week ago, so it's just weird how long it's staying in my system.
Right.
But it knocked me out, surprisingly, for being boosted. But it must have been whatever this new strain is. Because apparently you can get a booster like recently, like they just updated it within the past month and a half or whatever, and I didn't get that. So I think that's what hit me. But first time getting COVID. So
Congratulations.
I went through it. It's happened. I'm happy it
initiated.
happened before the holidays. So now I can like be kind of off the hook. I can go party.
What were your overall symptoms? Was it body aches and fatigue?
Body aches, headache, sore throat. That was like the 3 hits. And
Did you
then
lose any of the smell or taste? or
No,
anything
the
like that?
smell and taste stayed fine. I mean, I didn't have much of an appetite just because you're sick, but I didn't lose taste.
Good.
So it wasn't
Well, I'm
like
glad.
yeah.
Are
I'm
you
glad
testing negative?
you're doing
Mhm.
okay.
But it's weird
That's
because
good.
you still have symptoms.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Elliot, you're still a COVID virgin, yeah?
Yeah. Unless I've gotten it.
Well, I
when
thought
it
the same
first started.
thing, Elliot. Yeah. I was like, I probably had it. But
I've never a once minor like positive ever, nor even getting sick enough to think it was COVID. I think maybe I had one cold in the past like 2 years. But you guys know I'm just like a beacon of health anyway, and like health
You
is like
are.
my top concern. So
Yeah,
Especially after that
body's a
cleanse.
temple, yada yada yada.
my body's a temple. It's just I put in what I love because I know my body will love me back, and so that's just like whatever.
Hey, so okay, I guess I got a couple questions for you guys since tis the season, right? Okay, here we go.
yeah, it is.
I have to come up with a bunch of ideas for this React job. Like
Yes.
a lot of ideas, and one of the ones that I recently did was based off of do you know these Christmas songs or Christmas lyrics? And I got a couple questions for you that I want to
Oh,
throw at you
no.
that I did for the video. Are you ready?
Oh no.
Are you ready for
Yeah.
these trivia bangers?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay, guys.
Please.
12 Days of Christmas. You know it. You love it. You don't love it. Nobody loves that damn
Yeah.
song. Nobody loves
Yeah,
that song.
no, I like it.
You don't love it though. Shut up.
Yeah.
12 Days of Christmas. Guys, it's too many presents, right? A lot of anxiety with that many presents. I don't want that many presents. So, guys, how many things am I taking home if I
Oh
only
my god.
take the lords, the geese, and the French hens?
This is hard because you have to sing the whole song.
How many things am I taking home if I only keep the lords, the geese, and the French hens?
On the first day of Christmas, your love came to me.
Why?
Can I just
What's such
can
an
I
odd...
just throw out a number and like see how close I am? Let's go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I want to see.
And,
No, you gotta try and work out a
send me-
little bit.
Well, I am. I'm trying to wait. Lords, geese, and what else?
French hens, lords,
like-
geese, and French hens.
This is like high school algebra.
19.
Elliot, do you have a guess?
Say 13.
Okay, one of you is right. Kevin nailed it. Did you just guess or did you know?
Well, okay. What I did was I knew that French hens, I think, is a lower number. So I think I said 3,
Yeah,
which probably, is that right?
that's correct.
Okay. And then I said 10 geese, I think, which I don't think is right. Is that right?
10 geese.
You really do love this song. Like you are not joking.
Dude, this is the best part. Everybody messed up the song like this. I didn't expect it, but it's the best question I've ever made. It's 6 geese.
Oh, okay. So then it would have been 10 Lords
Lords
of
of
Leaping.
Leaping, but that's not what you thought. You thought you had
No.
10 geese. Yeah,
That's interesting.
it was a really
Wow,
fun
I can't
question.
believe I got that.
Follow
What is
up.
a leaping lord? Okay, go for it, Joe.
Oh, well, in researching that song, it's all they're all representations of biblical things, like the
Oh, cool.
apostles,
Yeah, okay.
a bunch of other stuff. Another question for you. Santa Baby. We all know that song, yeah? Santa
Yeah.
Baby.
Also not one of my favorites.
Not one of my favorites either.
Sexy.
That whole song is very sexy, but also annoying because she's just asking for very expensive gifts. She's a lot.
That's sexy.
Which one of these gifts does she not ask for in the song?
Okay.
Is this multiple choice?
I'll give you a
Yeah.
multiple choice.
I would hope so.
A convertible, a fur coat,
What else would it have been?
a deed to a platinum mine, a
The fuck?
yacht, or a duplex.
What?
Do
That's
it
too
again.
many.
I can get this one.
A convertible, a fur coat, a deed to a platinum mine, a yacht, or a duplex.
Yacht. 100%.
Okay. 100%.
Well, I have no idea, so I want to copy
Badu,
Elliot's
ba-
answer, but I'm gonna say
badu, 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 badu.
yeah. Wait, okay.
Oh, good girl, yeah, baby, and hurry down my
Well, say him one more time, please.
Convertible, fur coat,
Yeah.
deed to a platinum mine, yacht, duplex.
Duplex.
Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is fur coat.
Wow.
She's asking
Wow.
for a lot. What does she think she is?
But not a fur coat.
She wants a deed to a platinum mine. She wants to hoard over,
Mhm. Yeah, slave
lord
labor.
Weird
over
request.
some poor unfortunate souls like Elon Musk's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really would have gone for yacht because I would have assumed that yachts weren't that popular back in 1812 when that song was popular. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
A
yep,
duplex, though, good for her. I like the idea of a duplex.
I know.
Well, she actually wanted duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line.
Oh.
But she's needy. She wants the house and cash. What the hell, girl?
Yeah.
What the
Sounds
hell,
like-
girl?
Also, she was just really desperate to make the rhyme work a little bit. And that's
I do
fine.
like
Good for
I
her.
do like the visual of Santa pulling any of those things out of his bag.
Out of his sack.
I don't think we've seen Santa. I don't think we've seen enough Santa lore and Santa images of him just
No.
pulling big ass shit out of his
yacht?
bag.
Yeah. And then one tiny deed for your mine. Your platinum mine or whatever. Carbon. What would it be? Diamonds? Platinum? She just wants platinum stuff?
She
All
wants
right.
platinum. Platinum mine.
I was really
What a
confident. in that answer.
freak.
You have another one of these? This is fun, Joe.
Oh yeah, let me see here. Let me bring up my thingy. A lot of them were kind of old schooly. I do a lot of game testing on the fly, where I'm like, this is a good idea, and then I very quickly realize like, oh, me singing a bunch of songs probably isn't the most fun. Oh yeah, here's one for you. Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey. We all know her. She's
Sexy.
a sexy holiday goddess, and she reveals herself every post-Thanksgiving
She
season,
sure does.
and she drops bangers like "Oh Santa" with Ariana Grande. As of recent, it's a bop. You guys should listen to it.
Oh, really?
And all
Cool.
Oh, I love it. And All I Want for Christmas is You. We all know those, but did we also know that she is so Christmassy that she's also written other Christmas songs that you did not know she wrote? Which one of these songs did she write? Believe, sung by Josh Groban for the Polar Express soundtrack. Snowman by Sia, Last Christmas sung by Wham, or Where Are You Christmas for the Grinch soundtrack sung by Faith Hill. Go.
It's either I think it's Last Christmas. Last Christmas. Last Christmas.
Last Christmas is coincidentally my least favorite Christmas song.
Oh, it's my most favorite. Interesting.
Last Christmas, I gave my, that one.
Yeah,
I find it very.
that
breathy.
feels like Mariah would have taken that on.
I don't think did she. I would be shocked if she wrote the Faith Hill one, but maybe she did the Grinch one. Where are you, Christmas? I don't know.
That was my second guess.
That song
Yeah.
that just makes you cry.
That's
That
honestly
song
the
that
only
makes
one. It does make it so good. I don't know. Yeah, I would say what Kevin said.
Kevin, you
Oh,
said
yeah.
Wham?
Last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
That's a really bad guess. That came out in like 1984.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
What do we know?
I wasn't even born.
Oh, really old. It's Where Are You Christmas? For
It is Murray. Wow.
It is
Sung by Faith
the
Hill.
Grinch one.
And there's drama behind it because Faith Hill sang it because Mariah Carey wrote it with the intent, but then she was getting divorced from her like record mogul
shit.
husband, I think, at the time, and he was like, "No, we own this, and you don't get to sing it." So then they gave it to Faith Hill.
Wow.
Wow.
There you
heard
go.
it here first, folks.
There you go. Christmas music trivia. Whoop 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 whoop.
Joe's
whoop.
been killing. Joe, did you? Because I've been editing a React thing. Did you? Did you have to? You did guess the holiday movie.
Spit it out,
prop.
Kevin.
Guess the holiday movie prop. Yes, sir.
Did you have to pick out the props for the
Yes, sir.
shoot? God damn, Joe's just been working his goddamn
I know.
ass off.
It's exhausting. He's tiring all
He's
of us.
exhausted, guys.
He's
Keeping it going, baby.
Hustle. Keep the grind.
Keeping that
Don't
hustle
stop.
going.
Don't
Sisyphus.
rest. Don't sleep.
grind.
We just
Hustle,
needed a bunch
hustle,
of
hustle.
editors, so I was like, because we make a lot of videos, I was like, I got editors, so I got Kevin, I got Owen, I got Drew Coombs.
Yeah.
We're all editing
Hell
up
yeah.
React, so it's
Old
it's good.
Source Red crew.
Hooking up the fam.
Elliot, I thought you were gonna tell us about your Enchanted Forest experience.
Yeah.
Your movie
I've been
you
there.
watched.
Well, we went to a thing at a botanical garden. It's very nice. Yeah, you been there, Joe? It's cute.
It's so.
I haven't been there yet. I really
pleasant.
want to go with Ellie.
It's
yeah.
pleasant.
Really magical. It's very nice. Yes, very relaxing. Get like hot cider and you walk around and there's lights on trees and it's lovely and chilly. And so we came.
I don't think
home
you
and,
properly described it. There are a shit ton of lights on trees.
Yes, and they make it look truly enchanting and magical.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what joy it feels like.
Like
And
if you
Is
were
this
6
lovely.
years old and you went there with your family and then you were our age now, you would look back on it with like a nostalgic, magical bend in your mind that makes it
Yeah,
300 times more magical than it truly is. It's like it really is an atmosphere.
beautiful.
Is this the one in like
Pasadena,
Pasadena? Okay.
or
Hell yeah.
yeah, I think Pasadena.
It's like north of Pasadena.
Yeah. Then we went back, and so I will be honest. Like, I took a little bit of an edible before the a marijuana edible before the lights, and obviously, and it was a great time. It was very relaxing. We came home, and we turned on the TV, and Grace was like, "Let's just watch something like HGTV or something," which we like to do as a sort of a mindless entertainment kind of thing. And I saw that there was a film that looked like a movie, but it was on HGTV, and it's called Designing Christmas. And this is the weirdest movie I've ever seen, and we started watching it, and we were like, what? What is this? So basically, it was like, you know, an HGTV show where there's two designers, and they, like, make up houses, and that's the show?
Yeah.
So this was a movie about these fictional hosts who would basically the summary is they're renovating their homes and their love lives at the same
One's
time.
a girl and one's a guy.
Right. And you can kind of tell that maybe they're like destined to be together, but there's going to be some things that happen.
Obstacles.
We zoned into this movie and went dead silent. And then we popped out and we're like, whoa, what's going on? And we're like invested in the movie, and I paused it. 13 minutes had passed. It felt like it was an hour and a half. It was like time slowed down. And I was like, oh, you have to stop watching this. It is the strangest movie I've ever seen. And one of the actual prominent hosts on that network is like somehow in it as the person that they are, but also as an actor, and it's the strangest thing. And then we looked up the screenwriter who has written nothing but Christmas movies like this since like 1984, and I was like, that guy figured it out. That is a smart man who learned how to write the same movie over and over again. But it's called Designing Christmas on HGTV. It is the oddest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, they are all Mad Libs movies. Like this Hallmark genre, it is crazy. Did you watch the whole movie?
No.
So you did stop 13 minutes.
It was like a black hole, and it felt like so. Like I was like, I couldn't. It was losing my sense of time is not something that happens very often, but that was like actually like what like the Matrix broke down a little bit.
Let me guess. It was a bunch of real pretty white people.
Yeah, and then they would make jokes, but the jokes would be like, I can't even say that they're jokes. It would just be like somebody says something and then they laugh, and you're like,
laugh.
There's no, there's no. Oh, I recommend turning it on for 2 seconds. Just
did the lead male? The lead male was definitely taller, like significantly taller than the girl, and had some scruff. He had to have some scruff. Did he have some scruff?
Yeah, I think
or did
so.
He not have? He might not have had scruff because he was in a professional setting and was on TV, but he probably had scruff.
All right, Designing Christmas scruff. Let's bring up this
IMDb trailer.
Let's just look at the thumbnail, so you can see what we're dealing with here.
Oh, I think I see some scruff on there.
There's a little scruff. Yeah. There is.
Here's my other guarantee.
I'm still speechless. This isn't
99% guarantee. 99%. There is some version of that motherfucker was Santa that comes up on that show. At some point, that motherfucker was Santa, and that motherfucker helped us fall in love and also believe in Christmas again.
Yep. And we'll get these houses renovated in time because it's all structured around an HGTV show.
Yeah, that's true.
The extra weird part. Like, I know how Hallmark works, but when you add HGTV to it, it's a new layer of just weird cringe.
Man.
Designing Christmas Review.
Wait, now is it a show or a movie?
Exactly, Joe, and it's an actual movie.
Okay, based
about
on
a show.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Man, was that motherfucking was that motherfucking Santa? Is my dad Santa?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Nah, my grandpa didn't die. He's just Santa. He'll be back next year.
People don't seem to be being kind to it on
There's also
IMDb.
a 35% chance that the male lead is Santa's son, and he will be taking over the family business real soon. Real soon. He doesn't know if he wants to because he wants to be his own magical man, but he soon finds out that by the end he should probably take over the family business.
I am so curious about the people who invest themselves into making these movies. Like, what do you think they're like? Do you think they grew up like wanting to make movies and this is what they felt?
Yeah.
Like, how did they get into this?
I think it's a brilliant move.
Yeah, it's a consistent
Tom
job.
Lennon, Tom Lennon has a book about this from Reno 911 because his movies that he's written quietly have grossed over $1 billion. So it's how to make $1 billion in show business. And he's like, you write shitty movies. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
They
it works. If I can do it.
And it's work. Like there's I bet you they have stable of directors, and it's also probably a lot of first time directing opportunities.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them look really good. I mean, and it's just consistent work. There's an audience for it. Even like the same actors and actresses that like Heather pointed out, she was like, man, there's another one that like used to be big. And I'm like, I don't think that's what it is. It's just somebody that is working. Like at some point, whether or not you're huge, which is very rare in this business, at some point you just got to work. That's it.
Yep.
And it's work.
And you just can't stop.
And it's one specific like genre that we all end up getting like blasted with for a bit, so we see it. There's so much more work like this elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can't find anything that's, laying into this the way it. Oh, here we go.
Trying to find reviews.
Yeah. Okay, designing Christmas follows two competitive hosts of a reality home makeover show. Stella, an interior designer, and contractor Pablo come together for a stunt to renovate a house by Christmas. With a little advice from her mentor, another HGTV host, Stella reveals her complicated feelings for Pablo, redesigning their love lives in the process.
That's a little. It seems like they kind of have a twist on this. The fact that they're making it about making
Shut
a
up,
show.
Kevin.
I might be interested.
Oh, shut it, Kevin.
Shut
All right.
up, Kevin. They have a
that,
twist.
that hooked me.
13
Oh,
minutes,
man.
though, Elliot. Good job.
Yeah,
I
nice
can't
job.
believe it was 13 minutes, dude. That still, I don't know where that went. And then we watched a murder documentary to kind of balance things out a little bit. It was very nice.
Yeah, we bounce between Taskmaster and Unsolved Mysteries at night. So that's
God,
our.
keep watching
Oh, hell yeah.
Taskmaster. Oh, I did watch that Unsolved Mystery, by the way. That was very good.
The one with the UFOs?
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
real
it.
good.
Ooh.
Real fun.
Me and
It's
Ellie
good
have been
stuff.
rewatching all the Harry Potter. Well, I'm rewatching Harry Potters, and she's watching them all for the first time. So it's a very fun experience.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Because she got a job at Universal. She was gonna be in Harry Potter Land. So we were like,
Oh.
you should actually know Harry Potter if you're gonna work there.
Might have been pretty funny if she didn't, though.
Yeah. But then it ended up being like all filled up. So she got another ride that she's going to be working at. But we're like, fuck it. Let's just keep watching all the Harry Potters. I still love those movies. Like there's
good.
really cheesy cringe stuff about them. But man, growing up with those movies, I just have such a nostalgic love for them.
It
We're on
also
the
made it
sixth
was
one.
like they were like Christmas movies without being over. Like there's
Yeah.
always that like holiday scene where they go and they leave home. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It was very, very moody.
And they're just well done. Like for like to people hating on them, like they're well made movies in terms of like the way they're shot, the way the story's told. It works very
And
well. to me.
legitimately your childhood, right? Like you were born what year?
That's why. Yeah, 95. So like
95. So you were 6
Harry
when
was
the
always
first one
like
dropped. You grew up with Harry.
was always like 2 years older than me. And also when the fourth one came out, when they took the dark turn, I remember like going and seeing it as like one of my first PG-13 movies and being like actually scared when
full
that
circle.
turn happened.
Full circle comment coming. When you were home alone and jacking it everywhere, was it Luna or
Yeah.
Hermione?
Hermione for sure.
Against what kind
Luna.
of question? Luna is just terrifying.
Luna's psychotic.
Oh man, it was Neville. That motherfucker had the best glow up of the whole series.
He
Yeah,
did.
he sure did. Ellie's already seen that. She's like, "What the heck happened to him?" So,
What the heck happened to him?
Wow. Yeah, your whole childhood is very like you had this, you had Lord of the Rings being pumped out during your whole childhood.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
young for Lord of the Rings though.
Still, like you were there. Like that's your
Those big franchises,
yeah. I was in college when all of those were dropping.
But you think about like Marvel, like if you were like 5 when the first Iron Man came out, think about that. Like you're
Yep.
living Marvel life. Well,
We've
I guess
talked-
like Jackson. Yeah.
We've talked about it before a little bit. Like the youth, the teenagers right now, they think the movie industry is what Marvel has done.
Yeah. Yep.
Like
Mhm.
that has been movies for them. We had a much more diverse
Yep.
selection.
You
of,
guys had even more diverse, I think.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You guys
For
had
sure.
it better.
Yeah, always. Still do. Will continue to. Good luck.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. What was I going to say about... now would be the time that Flash movie is supposed to come out. We're supposed to be... but it's not...
Are they shelving it?
I think they haven't announced it yet, but my guess is they'll still release it next year. Sometime.
Interesting.
Rough.
It all depends probably on what happens with blanking on the name.
Oof. What the hell is his name? I forget.
The Flash.
The Flash kid. The kid.
Oh, Ezra Miller?
Ezra.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
I thought you said Splash, and I was trying to figure out what the hell you were talking about.
Yeah, the remake of the Tom Hanks 1984 classic.
That's exactly what I was trying to figure out.
I don't know what year it came out, but I hope it was 1980.
We'll be done. Have you seen anything? I have not yet, other than a maybe a poster, maybe a moving clip, very short one, of Spielberg's new flick, The Fablemans.
Oh, I actually have seen this. It's about his like childhood.
Based off of it or in some way, shape, or
Yeah,
form.
I saw the trailer for it. It looks interesting. I just always get a little bit iffy on when like a director makes a movie about movies, like directing movies. Martin
But this is
Scorsese
like
with Hugo.
the director doing
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why I'm not like completely like nah, but I'm
I've heard it's
curious.
good. Isn't it like, wasn't it that and Weird, the Al Yankovic story that got like a standing ovation or something at the
Oh
Cannes
damn! I
it.
didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that.
It seems like it just kind of, my fear is it looks a little boring because I want like aliens and stuff, but maybe I'm just not the target demo.
You could not be the target demo.
This one just
Well,
might not
depending
be
on how far it gets into the Spielberg story, you could hit aliens. You could
That's
hit
true.
aliens.
Yeah,
Did
maybe
you see-
he had an experience.
Did you see the released photo of Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones in the new
And
movie?
does he look like he just doesn't want to be there
Dude,
anymore?
he looks like he's one of the things that young Indiana Jones was trying to find.
That's great. You need to tweet that on that great site.
Let me do it on Hive. Let me Hive that.
Yeah.
Buzz it. What? I wonder what it is. Let me buzz. Let me drop some honey for
That's
you.
very good, Joe.
We'll see. That's very fun. I want to see it now because I bet it's just gonna. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's an old man. That's an old man.
Hi.
It's an old man.
Old man. Poor guy.
Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure.
It's beautiful. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful, safe holiday. Please check out HelloFresh or Dadgrass in the comments below. And thank you for joining us on this incredible adventure.
We
We gotta
apologize
find Joe's
for
family.
we gotta find my family, and we apologize for Steve's absence. All he said to us was, "I'm doing something of like dreams coming true today, and I'll tell you about it
I know
later."
exactly what it is because I'm going with him, so I'm a little bit upset that he decided that he couldn't do this podcast, but I'm able to do it.
Oh, throwing it down! Throwing it down!
Because we're not leaving until like 12:30.
Okay, well, we'll have a talk after this.
Yeah, let's.
Well, you know how it is when you have something at 12:30. You gotta be ready by 8:30. Are you getting on a plane? All right. Well,
Guys, last
All
chance
right.
to get it before Christmas. Movie game flying off the shelves. Go to
Yes.
the Shopify. Great Christmas present. No bad reviews as of yet. It's on Game Board Geek too. You can check it out there. You can leave
That's
a review. Do it all. Do it all.
Beautiful.
All right. Peace
Love it.
out.
thanks, folks.
Happy
Bye, everybody.
holidays. Bye bye.